Hey everybody, it's Josie here. So I have just come back from a very successful, in my eyes, thrifting session. So it's Sunday. Actually, the weather is quite nice for good old Brighton, and I've been going around the charity shops in my area and just looking for stuff that suits the aesthetic and the vibe that I'm currently thrifting for. So I kind of do two types of thrifting. So one is literally while I'm walking past, going shopping, I see a charity shop, I go in, is there something I like? Generally, I head to the book section because I love to read, and also I will always kind of check out the clothes, see what's going on. And then the other kind of thrifting session that I do is I have something specific in mind, either specific aesthetic, a specific video idea, something that I'm kind of things that I'm specifically looking for. So then I'll kind of go around to as many charity shops as I can in one big kind of go and see if I can find the things that I'm looking for. So at the moment, I'm putting together a video series, and this video series is based very much around my undying and enduring love of the 90s. I am a child of the 90s, I adore the 90s, the 90s fashion keeps coming back, and it's a aesthetic and a fashion style that I love. So at the moment, when I'm going thrifting, I have kind of that in the back of my mind, just kind of because that's what I like to wear, but also because I have some videos that I'm planning. I know that there's certain things that I'm looking for. So the other thing with thrifting though is, and that's kind of the point of this video, but I'll also show you what I got, is when you thrift, it's not always necessarily gonna be the exact right, measurement, and it's not all gonna be fantastically right for you the first time, or you may have to repair things and stuff like that. So what I do after a thrift haul, if there's some things that need changing, repairing, something I want to change into sort of modify, I love kind of modifying my clothes and customizing them as well. So what I'll do is, particularly if I've got some good light and I need to do some sewing or something, I'll sit down here, I'll get myself a nice cup of Java, and I'll get my my little sewing kit box out and my notebook with my ideas and the things that I want to do, and either I'll plan, so I'll look at what I got, what videos that I would want to make, what aesthetics I want to plan. I'll do that, and then I'll get my my sewing kit out, and if I need to repair anything, change anything, buttons is a big one for me. I love changing buttons on things. I almost always change buttons when I buy clothes, even when they're brand new. So that's kind of what I'm going to do today, because, oh, and then the other thing is, depending on how much concentration it takes, I will put on a film. So because I'm ridiculously old school and I still live in the 90s, I have DVDs. So normally it'll be something that I've seen before, because you don't have to concentrate hard on it and you can kind of do something else, especially when you're sewing. And another thing that I kind of like to thrift for now is DVDs, because they are ridiculously cheap and there's loads of them in the stores, in the the thrift stores and the charity shops and that you can get. So today on my haul, I will show you, I got the Centrinians film, and you can see it's £1. I've seen this several times, and I know this is not necessarily from the 90s, but I saw this and I'm really in the mood for watching Centrinians. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on and then do some of my repairs and my changes and stuff that I was going to do. Now, you probably want to see what I got. I am going to go through all the stuff that I thrifted today. Okay, I got some more coffee. This requires another drink. And this is the bag of stuff. Actually, I'm going to open this up. You can probably hear it rattling. There's some stuff in here. So while I was buying this DVD, I went through the kind of jewelry section. I love the jewelry section. And again, because I love the 90s aesthetic and because of the videos I'm doing, the first piece I found was this gorgeous little sunflower necklace. It's got these little seed pearls. It's a sunflower. Very 90s. I actually have some earrings that also have this kind of sunflower motif and a faux pearl on it. So I saw this and I was like, I need to get this. This is brilliant. It was $2.50. It's gorgeous. So that's perfect for what I'm doing. And then the other one, which I love, and actually goes perfectly with Centrinians, is this. Let me see if I can see this. It's an anarchy necklace. So again, this is perfect for some of the looks that I'm doing, planning on doing, plus anarchy is fun, and what's more perfect than an anarchy necklace when you're doing Centrinians, right? Okay, so then I found this gorgeous piece. So let me hold that up. This is a belt, but what I loved is that check that out. I love this. It was £4. It is gorgeous. It is very heavy. I'm going to show you how I style this in another video, kind of imagining this over a white t-shirt. Well, actually a white shirt. I don't know, over loads of things, dresses. I think it's really cool. I love that. Right, so the next thing, maybe a bit of an odd choice, but I'm planning on doing a look with it. And it's this kind of, I don't know if you can see this kind of granddad, it's actually a men's kind of knitted sleeveless cardigan, long line. It kind of has that 90s aesthetic, and this was reduced down to £2 in cat protection, plus protect the cats. Then the next thing I got from cat protection, and actually I put all of these 3 things on in the changing room and it was kind of cool, is, again, this is for my 90s aesthetic, and oh my god, look at that. It is like a disco ball cami, very, very cute. It's velvety fabric and it has these gorgeous like disco ball bits on it. I don't know where it comes from. It was £2. Again, save the cats. And then the last piece I picked up from there is, again, this goes with what I'm doing for my 90s aesthetic, but it's this gorgeous satin black skirt, very plain. This is one of the pieces that I might want to modify. I'm wondering if I can get a slit up one of the sides. I might or might not do that. I'm going to try it on again and see. But yeah, so this, again, this was £2.25 from Cat Protection on sale. Love a thrift on sale shop. Then, okay, so these are the other 2 pieces that I love. So this is the other piece that I need to kind of make something for. So I have been looking for a gorgeous plain white shirt. I'm always looking for gorgeous plain white shirts, and I can never find them. I went to, where did I go? This is the British Red Cross, and I found this gorgeous, gorgeous shirt. But what I really loved about it is these, look, check out these gorgeous sleeves. So this is actually a men's shirt, but it's a small, so it's still roomy on me, but not to the point where it's hideously roomy. And I adore, you can see how new this is. I don't think this has been worn, and I adore these sleeves. But the thing that I'm going to try and make today while I'm watching Central Indians is these are, I don't know if you can see it, these are proper cufflink sleeves. And I currently don't have any cufflinks. I'm actually on the lookout for some really cool cufflinks. Again, I'm trying to get them secondhand, but you know, we'll see. But I haven't found any yet. So because I might want to wear the shirt in the meantime, I'm going to make some cufflinks, and I will show you that separately, or I might put this at the end of the video. We'll see how I feel. But the idea is to use buttons and kind of almost like sew the buttons together to make cufflinks. So I'll show you. And this was also on sale. This was £3.50. And then the other thing I also got, did I drop it? No, I also got from the British Red Cross at the same time. Again, this is for my 90s aesthetic, and it was just all round cool, is this gorgeous, you see that? It's a slip dress. And there was a few things I loved about it. These straps are amazing. This color, this kind of like moss green color, I adore. And it was £4.75, and I've been looking at slip dresses in like Urban Outfitters, and they've been in Topshop, and they were far more expensive. This is originally at H&M, and it's got kind of got this cool ribbed, you can see that kind of ribbed fabric, and I tried that on. It actually looks really cool on, so I was very excited about that. And then that's it. So those are the pieces I got today. I'm going to show you the cufflinks, and hopefully, if they turn out well, what I do with those. So yeah, so I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So I've got a trusty box of buttons here. This is just, I mean, literally just random, because like I said, I'm a little bit button obsessed. This is just random buttons that have come off things that I've found, that I've replaced and changed over time. So I kind of have a box. Obviously, if you don't have a box, you can just go to a material shop and look for new buttons. I might also do that just as an aside and make some more of these. But okay, so the idea with this kind of cufflink thing is, so you've got your shirt here, okay, and you can see these are the, so this one has 2. These are the bits where, you know, you would put your cufflinks in. So the idea is kind of to get 2 buttons. And now the buttons you kind of want are these ones. Can you see that with the little eyelet thing? Because what you want to do is you want to take these 2 buttons like that, and then you want to get a needle and thread, and you kind of want to sew them together So you want to make them kind of like that. So they work almost like cufflinks. However, these are quite cute that I've got here. They don't fit. So the first thing you need to do is actually make sure, before you do that, that you can find a button that goes through the holes. Now, I've been trying various ones. I particularly liked these kind of metal ones, but unfortunately they are far too big to go through that. So for the metal ones, I might need to go to the actual shop and get them. I mean, these ones, they don't really work. You need the ones that kind of have the little things, because you need the space to hook to make it like a cufflink. You could do two different ones on either side if you wanted. So I found this nice red velvet one that will definitely go through. Yeah, so see there. And then kind of the idea is, so you'll have one this side, and now can I find another red velvet one in here? We'll do something that kind of would look cute. Oh, I found a ladybird. So then you would have the ladybird on this side, and then, yay, cufflinks. So that is kind of the idea, and actually I'm quite liking this velvet one side ladybird. Does it fit through? Yes, the other side, so I might make that. So I'm gonna work on those. Once they're done, I'll come back and I'll show you what the finished product actually looks like. And one finished cufflink. And that is some trillions you can hear in the background. So we have a finished cufflink. I'm gonna work on a few more of them and yeah, show you when they're all done. Oh, and enjoy this film. Oh my God, Gemma. Now that is a good outfit to copy. Okay, so I have made my two sets of cufflinks. I ended up going with red for both of them because I found two of these really cute little ladybird buttons. Oh, that one went flying. And then the other side, I've got that, and hang on. I've got that one as well because I couldn't find another red velvet one, but I just thought, you know, that would be quite cute. So what you do, you've got your sleeve, fold over, so you've got your two cufflink pieces lined up, and then we put one side in. Okay, wait, we just need to make sure that, so the idea is to get all four layers together. So depending on where you want, doesn't really matter. You do one side in here. Sorry, they're going mad at centurions in the background. Oh, come on. Okay, so you got one side in there, and then you've got to take your other side. And this is a lot more complicated than it looks. Okay, this is where you really need to make sure that your buttons fit. They do, they just need a bit of, you know, jigging. So I hope you can see what the heck I'm doing. All right, and yay! So these are my cufflinks. So if I put it on, ta-da! So this is the finished product. So actually you can see the shirt on. I've put it on. You can kind of button it up all the way. I won't do that right now. There you go. So you can see the cufflinks. So that's that side. And then if I turn it over, you can see the ladybird side. So I think that turned out really well, and then you can actually kind of see the shirt. And what I was also going to do while I pop out of screen is put this belt around it, because I think this will look really good. So let's give this a go and see. It should just about be small enough for my waist. Yes. So if I put it on the very last one, there you go. So you can kind of see what that looks like, if I can get that in the hole, she said. So there you go. So that's kind of how that looks. I think that looks pretty darn cool with that sort of very cool brown belt around it, although I need to sort that out. Ah, there we go. See, there you go. And then, yeah, and then that is cufflinks done, shirt done. Yay! So that is my thrift for the day. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to be doing loads more of these. I'm sort of planning to do loads more of these. I love thrifting. I love modifying clothes. So I'll show you some more of that if you like it. And I will speak to you all again very soon. And also, part 2 of this video will be me trying on all of the clothes, and I will show you what they all look like. So I'll see you soon. Happy thrifting. Okay, so this is the try on portion of the video. This is the kind of sparkly 90s camisole. It fits really nice, I think, and I've got my little Anarchy necklace on with it. So when I was trying it on in the shop, I figured let's put this like granddad cardigan over the top, which I think goes very well. I think that's kind of cool. And then I've got the tight black skirt on. So let's do that. I don't know if you could see. That's the skirt on with that. And I think that looks it's kind of cool. The skirt is very high-waisted and shiny. Gives you a bit of an arse, which is nice. So this is a bit longer, so you can kind of have it like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the white blouse on. But I think those pieces actually go really cool together. I'll show you the next look. Okay, so this is look 2. So I showed you this earlier with the complete cufflinks. So this is the white shirt. So I've left it kind of long line and a little bit open on the top. And again, you can do the granddad cardigan over it. So let's do that. I'm still tagged up, so as you can tell, it's a mission. But anyway, so again, you can kind of leave a loose line over that. I've got the sort of satiny skirt still on, or you can button it up, which kind of gives you that proper granddad feel to it. So let's button that up. And this was, I mean, when I say granddad, this is actually a men's kind of cardigan. So yeah, I quite like that. I love the long line. This is giving me proper Centrinian vibes. So I think I'm gonna kind of style it up a little bit, and I'll be back in a sec. One on the Centrinian stylie. So we buttoned up the collar. We put this little skull and crossbones tie on because I think it's very Centrinians. I think that's kind of cool. We can go with the Centrinians vibe. And then let's do look 2. Look 2, we're kind of leaving it all undone and open. We've got the Anarchy necklace on there. We've got this little heart-shaped choker, which kind of reminds me of Gemma Arterton's character. We're leaving this undone. Then I've tied the shirt up on my waist, and I'm wearing the gorgeous kind of shiny pencil skirt action. And then if we go all the way down, you can see I've got my little Mary Janes on under there. So that is kind of my Centrinians, kind of Gemma Arterton. I think her character's called Cal Kelly. Look. So this is the slip dress. I am in love with this. So I've paired it with the lovely little necklace that I got, the sunflower necklace, little snakeskin choker, some little kind of sunburst earrings, which are very 90s. This is just such a fabulous, I love the back of it. It fits so well. I've paired it again with my, I have put my little baby socks with my Mary Janes, and just paired that up, and I think that this dress is amazing. I freaking love it. What you can also do with this dress is you can grunge it up a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. Be back in a sec. To kind of toughen it, grunged up a little bit, I've gone for a kind of an Angela Carter meets Rayanne from My So-Called Life. If you don't know who that is, please look them up, they're incredible. So I have added the Anarchy necklace again, swapped that out, added some sort of tougher jewelry, a rosary, some hoop earrings, and I've added the granddad cardigan because I figured that kind of grunged the whole thing up. Angela, My So-Called Life, she liked to wear a bit of a granddad cardigan. She liked to wear like vests as well, so I thought that kind of went really well. And then if you really want to grunge it up, you add these babies, and you might add some plaid, and then we're really grunging it. The ultimate in grunge. We've swapped out the Mary Janes. Let's go all the way up, and basically you just chuck some flannel over it, and there we go. That is my again, Angela Carter loved a bit of flannel. This is my favorite flannel. Yeah, some Doc Martens. This is very Courtney Love, and you're ready to grunge. Yeah.